Hey, this is Rama from Creations Landscape Design, Rose Friendly Landscapes. I'm here at a garden in Tustin that's participating today in the Orange County chapter of the California Native Plant Society Garden Tour. And the guy you see behind me taking photographs is Nicholas Holmes, who designed the gray water and rainwater harvesting system of this project. So I'm going to turn this camera around and give you a tour, but before I do, I make videos about drought-tolerant, California native, California-friendly, sustainable, earth-friendly landscapes. And if you'd like to get more content in your feed, click the red subscribe button. Feel free to like the video. I also do residential landscape design, and I'm currently offering a complimentary design consultation. So if you do need a designer, feel free to contact me. And I will put both my information and Nicholas's information in case you want a consultation on gray water, rainwater harvesting, etc. So hold on while I turn this camera around and show you the garden. Alright, so I'm going to give you a tour of both the front and the back. So this DG path, which is about 4 feet wide, was purposely put in because there is no sidewalk. So it kind of acts as a sidewalk. We've got this Calilophus hartwigii sundrops, not necessarily native, but very drought tolerant. We've got some mallow. I don't remember the exact species. Back here we've got some Cleveland sage, and behind that we've got some manzanitas, specifically the Howard McMinn. Some hot lips sage and some Patrick's Point fescue here. And then we've got this really awesome rain garden. And when it was heavily raining, the homeowner actually sent me a picture of what this looked like. Completely filled up with water, so that the water doesn't run off. It just collects here. And then this dry creek bed also continues to the other side of the garden. We didn't do too much to this side yard just because it wasn't the area of our primary focus. And for budget reasons, we left the asphalt driveway as is. So I'm going to actually walk you through this dry creek bed. The homeowner sprinkled some California native wildflower seeds in here, so eventually they will sprout up. So these are the Howard McMinn manzanitas. They've grown a little bit since we planted them. The mallows and the hot lip sage and the sundrops and the Patrick's Point fescue are all doing beautifully. Some strawberries here and there. And then what happens is you come along this path, coming down here, and then if you notice, water goes from the gutter into here, underneath the bridge into the rain garden. So it works out really perfectly. And then some more strawberries. Now these strawberries, which are California native strawberries, are not as big as the ones you get at the grocery store. They're just tiny little strawberries, but they do taste really nice. So in this one side yard, we put decomposed granite and this rain barrel. I forget how many gallons this is, but I will get the information and put it below in the description. They are by Bushman Rainwater Harvesting Systems, installed by Nicholas Holmes, who does rainwater, gray water, catchment systems, etc. This is the Vitis californica Rogers Red Grape. It is deciduous, but it's still really beautiful, and the homeowners can grow grapes while they're here. So not too much happened in this side yard. And then we have another rain tank. Here we go. Bushman tanks. There's actually 4 rain tanks on this property. And we picked this color because it was a neutral enough color. And then this is an existing avocado that was here. We just the contractor trimmed it So the contractor for this project is Ben Green of Down to Earth Lawn and Garden. This is the pizza oven that the homeowners actually do use. So the backyard is primarily designed to be more of an edible play space. So these are the 3 raised beds that the homeowners have that they do actively use. We left this patio area as is for budget reasons. We did not mess with it, and it isn't really broke, so there's no point to fix it. We went primarily with DG as the path, kind of make it look more organic, earthy. So the laundry to landscape system that Nicholas installed waters the edible garden area and the fruit trees. And then if you come here, this is a teepee for the kids to play around. It's a little sandbox, more DG, kind of a potting shed. And then the logs that you see here, plus the hay bales, are for the kids. So the idea is that they'll jump around the logs and kind of just play around. So these are recycled, reclaimed wood. Eventually there'll be a gate here, and then in this area there will be chickens at some point, not currently. And then in this box, and I won't open it, but there's worm bin. This is the client's worm bin. Oh, and then there's this rain tank. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's massive and it's filled to the brim by now with all the rains we've had. So it connects from this pipe that you see. And then there's another rain tank here. And part of why we didn't do any plantings in this side yard area was because we were afraid that if eventually they had chickens, that the chickens would thrash the plants. So there's that. And then this oak tree, I believe it's a Quercus agrifolia coast live oak, was here when they bought the property. We didn't want to disturb it. It's a native oak and we are keeping it. And this garden is currently on the California Native Plant Society garden tour, which happens to be today as I make this video. And then this is the extension of the Dry Creek bed. And then here we go with some California native strawberries. And as you can see, they're not as big as the traditional strawberries, but they are very delicious. And there you have it. This is a beautiful rain garden in the city of Tustin, very close to Old Town Tustin.